What's going on, guys? Uncle Lee, BULLGEAR RC videos. Now, I'm sure you've probably watched 100 videos about how to install your tires on your beadlocks, and I have too. Probably what you haven't seen though is how Uncle Lee puts beadlocks on the tires. So what we have here, yeah, these are some Ssd wagon wheel beadlocks. Here's your part number, Ssd 00251, 8-spoke white beadlock wheels, and we are putting them on these RC4WD drive GENIUS tires. I believe these are 4.2s. So anyhow, yeah, I'm going to show you how I do it. I've seen a bunch of guys, you know, these press down and put long screws through and smash everything together, and well, that's not how I do it, but I'm gonna show y'all how I do it in just a second. But before we do that, look at here. We got us a new channel sticker on old Hannibal. Yes, sir. That's Ford Fan01. So if y'all are into Fords, I'm particularly not a Ford guy, but if you're into Fords, Ford Fan01's got a pretty good channel, and he's got some really good looking Ford trucks, guys. So I'll leave a link in the description below to Ford Fan01's channel. Now let's get to it. Alright, so I've already vented these tires. One thing you want to make sure of when you start, of course, is some tires are directional. These happen to be directional. So you want to make sure that you put them on in the direction that you want them to go. Two should point one direction, two should point the other direction. Yeah, I don't know if we can see that, but yeah, two different directions. So we're doing this direction. So first thing we're going to do is take these apart. Now, one of the things I like about these Ssd wheels, guys, is they come with all these kabillion screws already put in, so you don't have to do that. Some of the wheels I've done, you know, you got to put all those in, and yeah, that's a time-consuming thing. Anyhow, these aren't too bad. They're already done for us, so it makes it quite a bit quicker. Okay, so see, we have 4 pieces here. So this is how I do it, guys. First thing we got to do is put this ring inside. Now there's some important things to realize when you put these in. Number one, I don't know if we can see up in here or not, but we want to make sure, see this foam? We want to make sure that that foam is all up in behind that ring. We don't want the foam in our way. We check on both sides. We want to tuck that foam back up in behind the ring best as we can. All right. So Next thing we want to do, and we'll start with this one. Now, if you notice, guys, too, there's a groove on the inside of this, and that's what that ring sits in, is that groove. This is why we don't want any foam in between that ring and that groove. We'll make sure that's all clear and out of the way. And we also need to make sure that we're putting these on in the right direction. So yeah, this is the direction we want this one to go in. So what I do, guys, is you got to pull the tire out around this wheel. And you'll know when you get it there, because it'll set right into place. Just like that. You can feel that now on the outside it's holding the tire. On the inside it's sitting in the groove where it's supposed to sit. Now at the back side we want to do the same thing. We got to line this thing up. So our bolt holes and our wheel holes all have to be in line. I don't know if we can see that on film or not. But then what we're going to do is we're going to pull this tire out and around the wheel, because we want it to just seat right in there. Let's see, we got this one's not straight now. We get that in there straight. We get the back side in there straight. Now everything's seated together, and look at that, guys. I'm not pressing anything together. I'm not using, it's just once you put it together correctly, it just stays together. So now we just line up our bolt holes. Now watch this, guys. No long screws. No pressing together. Look at that. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Yeah. Now, I don't know, some tires, some wheels might be a little bit different, but this is how I put them together, and seems to work pretty good for me. And then of course, once we get our screws in, just turn them a little bit at a time. Kind of get your star pattern going, pull it together straight. Yep. So anyhow, guys, yeah, that's our SSD. Excuse me. That's the SSD 8-spoke wagon wheels and the RC 4-wheel drive GENIUS 4.2 tires. Everything goes together pretty smooth. Haven't finished tightening it down, but yeah, that's how Uncle Lee puts his wheels together. Anyway, y'all like, subscribe, and say something down in the comments below. And check the link down below and send your name and address to bullgearrc@gmail.com, and old Uncle Lee sends you a set of BULLGEAR RC stickers and some Getting Ugly stickers for your truck. Y'all have a good one. Old Uncle Lee saying I'll see ya.